Hey, my beautiful and wonderful subscribers. How are you doing? I hope you're doing amazing. I am. I'm doing great. Anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. I did. I just relaxed. It was great. Really enjoyed that. It's always great when you have a day off from work to just relax. Anyway, the new year is upon us. It will be here soon. I mean, like, 2019 just flew by then. Well, for me, I know it just flew by. But we're about to reach 2020. New year, new decade. And so that's what I want to come and talk with you about today. First, I just want to say if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now. Don't forget to like, comment, and share because the giveaways is going to start in 2020. So I don't want you to miss out on receiving anything. It could be gift cards, it could be anything. So make sure that you're commenting and subscribing, sharing. I really appreciate it. But anyway, this is going to be maybe a two-parter because I have 2020 is upon us. I know a lot of people make their New Year's resolutions but they don't always keep them. It's like we do this, and I've been guilty of doing it myself from time to time. It's like, oh, when the new year come in, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and yeah, we keep it for a few months. Some people say, hey, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna eat healthier, and then before the year's over with, they've fallen back into their old ways. And so I want to make sure that we reach our goals for the new year, for the new decade. And one way of doing that is it's about your mindset. Yes, your mindset. Because if you really look, I know I can look back and look at what I call my resolutions. The resolutions that a lot of us have is the same one every year. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get in shape, I'm gonna be healthy, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. We say it. And then it's the same thing the next year. It's because we didn't go through with it. Something happened. And it's gonna continue to be that unless we change our mindset. Because we can say, yeah, for 2020, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And a lot of people, a lot of you, at the end of 2020, when you go to 2021, you're going to be saying the same thing. And I don't want that to happen to you. I don't want that to happen for me. So it's about changing your mindset. Because if you do not change your mindset, then you're going to go into the next year with the same issues and the same problems. I mean, that's just the way it is. And a lot of people go through that. I mean, really, just think about some of the resolution that you have had over the years. And you look back and be like, some of you have the same resolution. It's like, yeah, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. And some of you don't. And then the next year come out, you say, oh, I want to lose that 20 pounds. And the same thing goes on and on sometimes. It's just, we have to change our mindset. I think it was, who was it? I think maybe Joyce Meyer that says that where the mind goes, the man follows. You have to change your mindset, the way you think, even the way you speak. If not, you're just going to end up going in circles. And so I don't want that. I want to make sure that when 2020 gets here, when the new year, the new decades get here, that we have a different mindset. No excuses. No excuses. We tend to make a lot of excuses when it comes to our goals and our dreams. I know I made a lot of excuses. But I tell you, excuses will keep you in bondage. It will keep you from getting where you need to get to. Enough with the excuses we all have. I mean, we can easily come up with some excuse. Well, I didn't do this because of this and this and this. It's an excuse. That's all it is. And it gets you nowhere. It doesn't get you to where you want to be in life. It's an excuse. And it's easy to come up with an excuse. So we need to get out there. We need to get out of always having an excuse for when we do not accomplish something. So yes, no more excuses. No more excuses. Just keep that in mind when you go into this new year, this new decade. No more excuses. Okay. And speaking of which, you see I have on my 2020 shirt. This is what I designed for Teespring. And you can find this t-shirt on there, and I will make sure that I leave the information either in the description box or the comment. It's like where you can go and get the t-shirt. And actually I have a promotion going on that just started, and I'm going to put the code, and you can get 10% off, not just on the 2020 shirts, but any other merchandise that's in my store. You can get 10% off, and that, I think it ends on the 4th, January the 4th of 2020. So I'm going to put the promotion code on the side of the promotion code, and the date, like the last day. Yeah, January the 4th, 2020. Yes, anything, everything, whatever's on there is 10% off. So I want to make sure that you guys have your 2020 shirts. And this one, it says 2020, and also has Isaiah on there, which I love. Isaiah 61 and 7. And if you're not familiar with that scripture, it says, "For your shame, you shall have double." And that was about. It's about double. And I know a lot of people saying that 2020 is the year of double. So if you want to get double, and you're believing for double, just say, yeah, I'm going for double. Instead, for your shame, you shall have double, and for confusion, they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore, in their land, they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. Yeah, so you believing for double in this new year? Hey, let's just say, yes, I'm believing for double. For all the stuff that I have gone through and been through in the past year, I'm believing that I will receive double joy, double peace, a double portion. But it starts with your mindset, a positive mindset. It really does. It's like, just think about the things that we could do, the things that we couldn't accomplish if we stopped being like negative and think negatively and speaking negatively. You have so much, because your words are powerful. There is so much power in your words. I mean, we know God spoke the world into existence with his words, just by speaking, light be, and it was light. And our words are powerful too, what we say, and that is in the word. It actually says that, there's power in the word, so you have to be careful with the way you think and the way you speak, what you are saying to yourself and about yourself. You have to be very careful. So yeah, I want to succeed. I want you to succeed. So change the way you think. Just think positively. Stop making excuses and speak positive words, over your life. It's so simple. And I know a lot of times doubt can try to creep in. That's when you have to cast out those negative thoughts, because there's no room for doubt. There's no room for it at all. So no more excuses. I have, and I won't put it on this video. It's going to be, I think this would be part 2, because in the next video I want to go over Deuteronomy chapter 8. I know a lot of you have probably read it. It's in Deuteronomy chapter 8. It's basically the Israelites are about to go into the promised land. They've been wandering around in the wilderness for like 40 years. 40 years. And I think it was like an 11-day journey, and it took 40 years. And the thing is, it's easy. I mean, just think about the situation that we are in, that we could have been out of, if we hadn't been negative, or if we didn't have doubt. I mean, you guys have read the story. You know the story about the spies that were sent out. They saw the giants. Like 12 of them were real negative, and 2 of them, Joshua and Caleb, were like, Yahweh God's gonna fight for them. They knew He was gonna fight for them. But those other negative guys, they just got the people all scared and worried. I mean, it was just that fear. Just fear. They were going by what they saw. which is, and a lot of us do that, but just think about that. Just think about if you just, it took 40 years. It's like what they go in circles. I mean, and you can end up in a situation longer than you should be by what you say, by what you see, by letting doubt get in there, by letting fear get in there. And we can make up excuses. I mean, really. That reminds me of another story. I think it's in John maybe chapter 5, where the man by the pool of Bethesda, he had been lying there for like 38 years. Because, and his excuse was, well, when the water stir around, because they believe whenever the water moves, an angel is stirring the water around, and you get to the pool, you get healed. He had an excuse, I don't have anyone to help me in the pool. It's like 38 years. You've been out here for 38 years, and your excuse is you don't have anyone to help you in the pool. That's the best you can come up with. But excuses. Your excuse will leave you in a situation longer than what you should be in them. I mean, really. I mean, I don't want to just sit around and just make up excuses. I mean, your excuse, like I said, it can keep you in bondage. Excuses can keep you in the wilderness. Excuses can keep you from all the things that God wants to give you. Just excuse. And we all know those people who always have an excuse. But why didn't you? Oh, well, and they come up with some excuse. It's like, wow, okay. Yeah, and I've made excuses. Maybe you've made excuses about things, but we need to stop making excuses. Like I said, we're going into this new decade, and I want all of us to succeed. So let's make it a point. If you want to make a resolution, maybe I shouldn't call it a resolution, but a goal, whatever. I'm gonna stop making excuses. Just say it every day. Because your words have power. Today, I'm not making any more excuses. No more excuses. For why I'm not where I want to be or desire to be. No more excuses. And like I said, change your mindset. Get a new mindset. Because the old mind is going to keep you where you are, where you're at. You're not going to get anywhere. So change the way you think. Change the way you believe. Change what you say. Stop making excuses. Because I'm telling you, you're going to end up with regret. You don't want to keep having the same resolution year after year because you didn't carry it through. You didn't reach your goals. I mean, I know a lot of times we have goals. We may not reach every single one of our goals. I mean, we can, but sometimes, depending on the situation, we might not. It all depends. Some people have unrealistic goals. Let's be honest. Like, there are some goals that's like unrealistic. Now just look at your goals that you're believing for, that you're reaching for. Just like, is this really realistic? I mean, I know we should dream big and think big, but some goals are unrealistic. But anyway, yeah, like, pray about your goals. Pray, when it's something that you really want, just pray about it. And like, Lord, is this desire from you? Is this, because sometimes we just have these things, and I know a lot of times we have this, well, we have, if you ask, you receive. But here's the thing. A lot of times we are asking for things or trying to get things that are not good for us. They're not good for us at all. It's not God's will for us. So you have to take that into consideration too. So, but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to just say, hey, new mindset. A new mindset. But yeah, just don't forget the t-shirt. I really love this shirt. I love the color, but there are different colors there for you to choose from. The 2020, if you're believing that you receive double for all that you have gone through in if we go through this new decade. But anyway, yes, I really, Deuteronomy, no, not Deuteronomy. Yeah, Deuteronomy chapter 8, I am going to go over there. I'm not going to do it in this video. It is so good. I mean, it is so good. I read at least once a week. I really do, and it's really, really good. And it's actually has a lot with, it's about going to the promised land, going into the land they have been wandering in. You are going to go to sort of like a promised land in this new season, in this new decade, and so before you get there, there are just certain things that you have to keep in mind. And that was the same thing with them. There were certain things Moses was like, okay, you're getting ready to go into the promised land, and he's, giving them some advice. That's something that's gonna help them, and that's what I'm gonna do when I go over this in the next video. Just say, hey, we're going over this. And one thing that was very, very, very important that he wanted to get them to see is like when you get into your promised land, when you get into the promised land, do not forget Yahweh God. Do not forget God, because it's what a lot of times that's what people do when they start getting the things that they want and they become successful. Sometimes they forget God. And they want to take the credit for everything. I did this. I built this. It's like, no, it wasn't you. It was him. But yeah, but I will talk about that in the next video. Anyway, I just want to just come by, just like to prep you for that, to say, new mindset, you know, no more excuses. No more excuses. But anyway, yes, I am praying for you still. You're on my prayer list. I pray for you often. And go ahead and subscribe, share, tell a friend. I would appreciate it. And I will be speaking with you guys really, really soon. All right? Take care. Love you much.